Hi, Embracing Only podcast family. This is Archita. We are introducing impact moments, actionable insights that highlight the best and powerful learning moments and wisdom from our past episodes of incredible guests. In this highlight reel, you'll hear leadership lessons from a combat veteran, taking action to be anti-racist, mastering workplace negotiations, leveraging your uniqueness for success. We'll take a topic and break it down in a short, snappy episode. So click on the link in the show notes to continue listening to these impact moments with our amazing guests. So the first question I have for you, Fabia, we as women continue to navigate these power structures, irrespective of whether the corporate or the nonprofit spaces that you embody. How have you embraced your onlyness within these power structures to thrive alongside whatever that majority voice might look like?
So thank you again for the opportunity to have this really amazing or what will be really interesting conversations. For most of my formative working years, I've lived in Lagos. I spent 6 years, but mostly on an educational basis in London. I'm a lawyer, and I started right from the ground, building that career up. And power structures in law firm was really about hierarchy. We had things like basic interns to associates, to senior associates, and then to partners. And for me, just kicking off and starting my career at that point, I really wanted to learn. I had the mindset of growth. I had the mindset of learning. I got myself settled into that system. And for me, at that point, I didn't really know anything about women having women leaders or the importance of women in leadership. But I was really lucky to have some really great, and that was where my experiences with great female bosses and leadership started. I had a couple of senior associates then at the firm who really took me under their wing and mentored me in a way that I didn't even understand at that time that the term was mentorship. And that really just helped to build my confidence. That just helped me find myself and sit well in the space. Of course, the majority of the leadership at the firm were male, but it wasn't such a overwhelming structure in that sense because I had this next level of engagement, mentorship, and sponsorship, and it gave me a certain sense of freedom to really be able to express myself. What that did for me was then to make it very clear in my head, growing and understanding the needs, understanding the nuances of male-dominated workplace, female allyship, and the importance of having networks and the importance of having strong support systems, and all that sort of started building. And the further along I went in my career, I had bosses who I saw as really ambitious, who I saw as navigating the tensions of female leadership, but also managing. And I got that opportunity to be able to say to myself, when I get to this stage, how exactly do I want to show up? How do I want to navigate the spaces?
Thank you. You have leaned into imbibing the best of what you've seen and identifying how you navigate and find your voice that resonates most with you, that can cut sharply through all of the noise that surrounds you. So I'm curious, let's go to Nelly or May. Either of you, when you listened to what Fabia was sharing, was there anything that resonated with your journey of thriving as an only within the power structures that you inhabit?
So I just wanted to say that Fabia was saying of the women supporting you and getting that mentorship and that support that you really needed in order for you to move forward and, I guess, find your own feet and your voice. That really does resonate with me and the mentoring program that I started, because it really is about supporting other women. And a lot of women sometimes do feel a bit lost, what steps to take or what their path is. But having that support system is so crucial. And a lot of people sometimes don't underestimate how important it is to be surrounded by inspiring women that can really support them to move forward. And I think that is just so important.
Adding to what Fabia was saying, that with mentoring, we've often focused with just giving guidance and giving each other motivational talking and stuff. But what I have found that there is just a part of mentoring that has not necessarily been practiced as well, especially amongst us women, which is the validating part and the mentioning your name, which is what I think I've learned through how women lead, that make someone else's voice heard more. Then when you're in a room, you will mention May's name where you feel this is an opportunity for her. Meanwhile, previously it was guiding someone, mentor someone and guide them to, you need to attend this, you can grow your career this way, but will never invest as much into getting them opportunities that they would necessarily not be in, or getting them into places where they will not have access to. So this is what basically, especially for me, it's been something that I've found by being in the fellowship, actually, that people that you don't know from a bar of soap, they will have so much confidence in you that they will say, go ahead. And it's more validating than the normal mentoring that we familiar mentor-mentee relationship.
That's amazing. I just love what you said. And it goes sponsorship, because a mentor, to your point, is like behind closed doors, being your cheerleader. But a sponsored is out front cheering for you, as exactly in spaces that you are not going to be at, or tables that you're not sitting at today. And more women need to do that, because a lot of us look back and we're like, oh, this person did this for me. I came along this long journey. Someone else has got to do it. But that someone is you. So you're occupying spaces that some of your sisters are not around. Go speak and talk about them loudly and proudly. And I think about what, Fabia, you just did, right? With the contact you had through the How Women Lead, you got May connected. Now May went and got a chance to go occupy a space that she would not have had access to if not for your advocacy of, hey May, let's get on a call. Let me tell you about this lady, right? Now May is a queen of networking, unlike what she believes to be true. But exactly. And so it's just amazing. So women, we need to do more than just mentor and help shape other women's journeys and help bring them along. But we need to literally like raise our hand out and pull them up in the invisible spaces they don't have access to yet as well. It's giving me so much energy just thinking about that. Did you have anything else to add there?
Yes, I just wanted to add, based on what Zanele was saying about that people are so supportive and helpful, that they advocate for you, they talk about you in different spaces, and something that you wouldn't normally have expected, because I think it goes beyond our view of normal mentorship, of the formal mentor-mentee relationship of you have a set time and it's a very structured process. But what we're talking about really does move beyond that. It goes into a space where you are able to fully support and be there for that person in so many different ways. And I think the fellowship really has taught us that we are all connected through this fellowship.